This video is sponsored by Soundcore.
And then over here is the kitchen area. So right here is where our microwave's gonna be.
Take these fork mounts and these will actually slide on here like so. You thinking next week?
Yeah. Next week for the paintwork.
If you have been following the channel, you know that we recently bought a new van and are having it built out by Elevation Road in Ohio. This van is our dream build, and we are stoked to see it go from an empty van to our tiny home on wheels. In this video, you'll see what 1 month of van conversion looks like, and let's just say we are stoked.
What's up, you guys? Just want to hop on here really quick or else nothing is going to make sense. So this video is actually shot after our New York video series. So we actually went to upstate New York, the Adirondacks, and we have 3 videos coming out from them. We just want to release this video before that because our next step in life is not going to make sense if we don't. Essentially, we are moving out of our current van and probably going to be leaving the country until our new van gets finished. But yeah, so we wanted to release this van update and then the New York video series. So next week you will see the videos from the Adirondacks. Enjoy this video for now. We love our new van build, how it's coming along, and yeah, hopefully you guys do too. What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Things are absolutely insane right now, which is why I am picking up the camera. We actually weren't planning on vlogging today. I actually gotta let Hannah know that we are vlogging. She's inside. We've been doing laundry, and yeah. I just feel like we're gonna wanna document this because if this actually works out, we are gonna wanna look back and laugh, hopefully laugh at this memory. If you've been following the channel, you know that my girlfriend Hannah and I actually have been living in this van for the last 5 years, and we're currently in the process of building out a new one. However, we already have a buyer for this van. It's our buddy, and his engine actually recently, I think, needs to be replaced, so he's gonna need this thing sooner rather than later. So we have decided to fully move out of this thing, pack our stuff into some suitcases, leave the country, probably go to Mexico, maybe go to California for a little bit before that. Just go fully nomadic because we actually don't know when our new van's gonna be done. Why not try to do the whole fully nomadic, living out of suitcases things for a little bit? However, we have way too much stuff inside of this van. And yeah, we gotta sort through our stuff, kind of figure out what we're gonna actually take into the new van build, and basically just get our life in order. Our favorite bike shop in Louisville, Kentucky. And going inside. How you doing, Sean?
I'm doing good.
Sean, so what do you think about us selling our home before we have a new home?
It's almost done, right?
Tell me a little bit about M+1 bikes.
Everybody knows that I'm an Ibis dealer. I'm a big Ibis fanboy. I have actually a lot of bikes in stock right now. We just got a big shipment. So we have, you know, Hakas, Ripmos, Ripleys. 502-718-7246. Call me. Here is my new ride. I am in love with this new green. So this is a Delano Peak, so it's the same one as my last one, but this is actually a current color that just came out, and I love how it came out with that fork on there too.
If you didn't catch our last few videos, we are building out a brand new Sprinter van. So the current van we live in right now, we've been living in for 5 years. The new van is a 4x4 170 Sprinter, and it's actually being built out in Cincinnati, Ohio. And we're headed over to the van Boulder right now to go check out the van, check out the progress on the van, and also answer some questions that he had for us.
Steve, you look a little tanner than the last time we saw you.
Yep, I got to go to Florida on a little vacation for a little bit. I got to sit at the beach and relax finally. So.
Wow.
Here it is. Oh, whoa, they put the cabinets in.
That's crazy.
All right, yep, we got started with the cabinetry, all the kitchen stuff, the setup of where the oven and the fridge is going to go, and then I believe all the ceiling and the little light where the console lights are going to be going.
Okay, you guys, so breaking everything down since Steve just gave us a rundown. So they put in the base cabinetry for the kitchen, so I can kind of tell you guys where everything's going to go now. So the oven's going to go here, the fridge is going to be right here. We chose a really big fridge, and then we chose a really big sink as well, and that's going to go right here. The sink is really heavy. It's a good quality sink though. Kind of like put it in and see how big it is.
Oh, how big that sink is.
Yeah, we got a really big sink. Like, let's put it on the ground since it's really heavy. Love this cutting board that kind of just slides right in there as well. So when we're not using the sink, it can just be extra counter space. Everything has been custom made by Tony here, and he even made this little spice rack per my request. And it's super cool. I'm gonna put a lot of good dry goods in there. And here's the shower pan, just so we can kind of picture how much walking space we're gonna have. And yeah, I think we're gonna have plenty. And then right here, we're gonna have our bench seating, so it's gonna feel really nice and open over here.
Insulation is really coming along in there too. So yeah, this van is gonna be good all season.
So anytime we start building the cabinets and start putting the wood and stuff in, there's always little things that take a while. And just like putting in a small cabinet like this, when you have a double hinge, so four drawer slides, this took a long time to get it to properly go in and out to where you actually have the soft close. So there's a lot of little things like that people are like, oh, just putting the slides in, but no, it really takes a lot of tweaking to get stuff done right.
All right, so this is the part that I'm probably most excited for. Our tracks finally came in. Pick 2 of these Rocky Mountain tracks that they sent over. So these are so that you can put them down, and then you take these fork mounts, and these will actually slide on here like so. So what I told them that was like my vision that they're gonna try and build out is a sliding tray system, so one big sliding tray, and then cut this mount down so that it'll fit perfectly, one up front and one in the rear, and then 3 in the front and 3 in the rear. And that way you kind of have adjustability for sliding the bikes, like where you want each bike to be.
All your solar and all the batteries are going to go on the left-hand side, and anywhere you can put a shelf or component that Hannah wanted, we'll work on the left-hand side. And this will be your water tank that you guys got on order, or we have on order, that's going to wrap around the wheel well. And then any of your water system stuff will be on the right side, the water heater and all that. So you'll lose about 12 or 14 inches of space on each side, and then the rest will be the garage.
All right, you guys, so another day, another trip to check on our van build. So if you're curious what a month of van conversion will get you, this video will show, and yeah, we finally get to see a little bit more progress and kind of see our dreams turned a little bit more into reality into this video.
I'm really excited. It's been a while since we've been here, so I'm excited to see the progress. I've heard Steve and the crew has done a lot to the van, so let's go check it out.
Back, yep, we've made a lot of progress since you guys have been gone, and excited to show you what we've done.
Wow.
A lot of cabinetry. Starting with the front over here, this is our seating area, and these are kind of the cabinets that are going above the seating area, so we have a lot of storage, as well as something I petitioned hard for, which is a plant cubby. So hopefully we can get like a plant in here that'll stay alive under our watch. And then over here is the kitchen area. So right here is where our microwave's gonna be. We're doing a microwave because I really miss being able to reheat leftovers and things like that. So in here is kind of where we're gonna put all of our dishes and all of our kitchen essentials, along with right here. So as you guys can tell, we're doing a lot of upper cabinetry in this van, because that was one thing we really missed out on in the last van, is we didn't have enough storage for things. So there's gonna be a lot of stuff. And the shower is looking really good as well. The walls are up. They just have to finish waterproofing, obviously get a wall over here once they finish the plumbing, but it's looking really good and it seems spacious enough. So we like that. It's pretty good. Back here, we have our cabinetry up above the bed. So all of our clothes storage, maybe some electronics, but mostly clothes will go up there. And we went with cabinets on both sides, even though it might look a little claustrophobic, is because we're used to having a smaller space on the bed, and we just wanted to make sure that we would have enough clothes with us. So yeah, it's looking really good.
Still a good amount of space from where the mattress is going to where the actual cabinets are.
Yeah.
That's more space than we have now, and we got those ventilated windows, which should help out a ton.
You see how you got 3 guys on that side and 1 on this side?
Get that light out of the way. You guys can't see, the kitchen galley is in, and this is starting to really take shape. As you can tell, we have a lot of walkway here, which is really nice. As with all van builds, certain things we order might not work out, and this is one of those things.
This one's a little deep. You typically don't have a lot of drawers underneath here, so we're gonna have to notch out this drawer so we can run the plumbing out the back. Little things that you run into on all these builds, there's always something. We gotta finish all the cabinetry, but finishing the plumbing and putting the water tanks in, we're still waiting for the water tanks to arrive. We'll start tiling the shower and just any of the trim work and paint work.
Good.
So you thinking next week?
Yeah. Next week for the paint work. Maybe, so.
What's going on, you guys? Hopefully you've been enjoying today's video. Just want to take a quick second and thank today's video sponsor, and that is Soundcore. Now, Soundcore actually recently sent over their new Motion Boom Plus speaker system, and this thing has been incredible. If you guys didn't know, both Hannah and I are super into music. Our stock Sprinter van stereo system definitely, I would say, is not up to par, so it's been really cool to get a speaker system so we can jam out. And the coolest thing is this thing is actually also fully waterproof, so if we want to take it out on the water when we're paddleboarding, we can. And yeah, the sound quality on this has actually been pretty mind-blowing, especially considering the price point, comparing this to other speakers on the market. This thing also has a really long battery life, actually up to 20 hours, which is incredible. And you can also just plug it in to have it as your full-time speaker system. Once again, the audio on this has been insane. We've been jamming out, especially at the shop, and yeah, you can probably see some of that B-roll there. But yeah, definitely impressed with this thing. The bass is also incredible on this thing. So So if you guys are like me and you love to just really crank up the music and listen to that bass, yeah, definitely is pretty incredible. Now, with all of this being said, if you guys want to pick up one of these new speaker systems, we'll leave a link in the description of this video. Huge thank you to Soundcore for sponsoring this video. The new Motion Boom Plus speaker system is incredible, and huge thank you to Soundcore. Phew.